Right, good afternoon. Are you ready? Gel plate time. Yay! Right, I'm on the squeaky floorboard, so if you hear that a lot, I'm sorry. Right, yeah, I've got quite a lot I want to print today, so let me just show you the ingredients. I've got some tissue paper, which is just the bog standard gift paper stuff that, you know, you get everywhere. This is tracing paper. Now, it's a really cheap one from Hobbycraft, but it takes paint really well, I seem to remember. So it's been a while since I've done any gel printing, so you know, we're going to try that. I've got some slightly heavier, I think it's 100 GSM copier paper. Oh, I've got an old bear with me. It's an old it's an oil pastel palette, you know, A4 pad basically. I don't use oils. I think I picked this up at a charity shop or something, I don't know, I can't remember. And I thought, you know what, I'm going through my stash and I've got all this stuff, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to use some. So I'm going to print on that and see how that works. And then I've got some, this is A3 size layout paper from Dana Rowney. Doesn't really matter, just get some. What I like is it's only 45 GSM or £31 if you're in the States, because I think you guys use pounds. But it's nice and thin. It's almost see-through, to be honest with you, but it's lovely because then if you're going to use it for collaging or anything really, it's a nice weight that yeah, it's just nice anyway. So I've got a couple of sheets of that. It's now stuck to my gel plate. And then the main aim today, which is what I'm going to start with first, is some envelopes. So I like to send my orders out in decorated envelopes, so we're going to do that. I've also been having fun with my Sizzix embossing folders. So I've done them on card, and I'm just going to see what they print like. So I've done quite a few, as you can see. The lighting's really bad today. I think we're going to have a thunderstorm in a moment. But yeah, so we've got all sorts of textures going on there. I've put the big light on, but I don't know if it's made any difference. I don't know. Yeah, so we've got those for texture plates. And the other thing I've done is, again, with the texture plates, just on mixed media card. I don't know if you can actually see, I've done some texturing on there. So these butterflies, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to print it and then cut them out. Do you know what I mean? So they'll just be used as, and the same with the circles. So I can use either side, the one with the dots or the imprinted one, but actually cut the circle out and use them as texture pieces in bits and bobs. I think this is on, what sort of paper is that called? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, it's quite a, it's not a thick one basically. So yeah, so I've just kind of played with that, and then I've also done some on a thinner card, which again I will just add paint on. I don't know which side, I don't know if I like the embossed or the debossed side, but anyway, we'll add some paint on, and then I can use my paper punch and punch those out. Same with those. I like circles, in case you didn't know. This is a really old Sizzix embossing plate, which I love actually, because I like to cut these out as individual little decorative bits. I don't know if you're even seeing those. Yeah. So again, just going to put paint on those. Bingo card one, going to do the same. That's another, that's a couple of thinner bits that I had that I've done exactly the same again, and the bingo card again. So those will be cut ups, but yeah, main focus today is to get these envelopes done because I'm out. So I've also, in the background, I picked these up at a local craft fair. Well, it was a fete, you know, a village fete thing, and I got a bag full of these little foam stampy things. I think it was £1. So all of these were £1. Anyway, we might play with those, we might not. Let's see where we go. Yeah, sorry about the floorboard's going to drive us bonkers, isn't it? So, I've also got these new paints. I have not used, hang on, I caught up. I've not used Jackson's Art paints before, so we've got phthalo blue and phthalo green, which look fairly transparent actually. But these were absolute bargain. And then I've also got the diarylide yellow, Indian yellow basically. Should we just start with those first of all? Yeah. Let's do that. I don't know how. Do you have to take that off or does it unwind? I don't know. We'll get to that point when we... Anyway, right, let's try to figure out a paint pot now. I've got my stencils out ready if I need them, but I'm going to try those texture plates. I'm also going to try printing with this thing, which somebody said to me was for doing letter seals, you know, with the hot wax and you push the thing in. Apparently it's for that. I don't know. I'm going to use it to try printing with today, and I can just wash it off then. And then I picked up this Sync Matte in B&M, which is a store here in the UK. And again, I can use it either concave or convex. So we're going to give that a go as well. Can you tell I like circles? That floor's going to drive me nuts. I don't know about you. I'm going to get out my fluorescents and my shiny paints as well, not the black gesso, and also the transparent ones, I think, because they're really good for just adding. Right. So yeah, fluorescents and diners, and then the transparents, and we're going to try those new ones. Right, we've got a plan. Let's go. I'll probably fast forward you because if nothing else, that squeaky floorboard is going to drive you bonkers. Yeah, let's see how we go. I don't think I'm going to open the tops on these. What I'll probably do is use my palette knife and just scoop some out, and let's get going because we are doing a lot of talking. Ooh, it's creamy. I've got my big gel plate here. Why? Because I can get probably 2 envelopes on here at a time. Plus, I bought this one because the frustration of... I got the 8x10, but the frustration for me was you never get an A4 print out of it. So, not a whole one. Oh. I am going to pause you in a minute because I've just remembered I've got one of my nicer t-shirts on. And you can almost guarantee that I am going to get covered in paint. We'll do this one together. This is a lot of paint actually. Far too much green over there. But I need to roll this now that I've started. Oh, contaminating the yellow already. Well done, Susan. Doesn't really matter. I'm not that precious about paints and things. They're just a tool. Right, that'll do. Before we make any more mess. Okay, usual suspects. Brayer. People call them rollers. It drives me nuts. I don't think I need the placement tool today. So I'm not going to be fiddling faffing around here. Just get the paint out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, far too much paint on here. The one thing I didn't do was get out a brayer off paper. So let's use a sheet of, actually let's use that oil pastel. As usual, I've run out of room. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a bit yummy. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to pause you in a second, but we'll print this off first of all. Let's get some texture on here. These are going to be probably a bit pants until they get a layer of paint on them. So I didn't think this through, did I? Clearly. Let's get a big one on there first of all. Yeah, it's far too much paint on here. It's one of the curses when you haven't done it for a while. You tend to go a bit mad, but they are printy. You can see there. Cool. Let's just do another one of those. Oh, it's going to be a messy one today, guys. I can tell it already. I'm definitely going to change. So with the tissue paper, it's got like a shiny side and a non-shiny side. So I tend to put the non-shiny side down. Completely up to you what you do, of course. Get some nice little diamonds here. That's all good. Cool. They're nice colours. Right, let's get this off. Let me I need a room about 5 times the size of what I've got. I think I'd be happy then. Sorry, I'm over the other side of the room yabbering away to you. Okay, looks good. Let's get some envelopes. I'm not going to push too hard because I think, oh yes, hello. That's actually surprised me. I didn't think it would come out that nice. So really going to go lightly on these because that's a lot of paint on there. We'll do a rundown at the end, okay? Oh, sorry, the floorball's going to drive me nuts. I don't know about you. Again, not going to push hard. That's fine. Might get them all done on one blooming layer of paint. Yeah, cool. Love that colour combination. Nice paints. Thank you, Jackson's Art. Okay, we went that way, didn't we? So let's go that way. If it gets on the back, I really don't care. Oh, they are glorious. It's starting to dry. Work a little bit quicker now. That's lovely. Like that. Oh, happy little bunny here. I might go to my desk and then I'm off the squeaky floorboard. Okay, it's a little bit smushy, but that's fine. Let's get what we can. Come on, envelopes, come to me. Come to me. Some will have loads on, some won't have much at all, so that's fine. But I love the pattern that mat gives. Yep, that's fine as well. Because I go over it again, basically, so I don't worry too much if it's a very light coat, the first one. Yeah, we are dry ink rapido. Okay, it is quite warm in my room. Gosh, that's super cool. I think that's quite possibly all I'm going to get off there for a minute. Where's that? Clean up with the tissue. I think it's quite robust, this one, I seem to remember. It's not very wet on here now anyway. I conditioned the plate. It was in pretty rough order, I'll be honest with you. So I'll show you the pull-off sheet I got. I left it overnight. I put a load of baby oil on it and it just wasn't shifting at all. So I thought, right, okay, you need a proper clean then. So what I did, so I put a piece of matte, what are you called? Anyway, card, and then this was really thick on the plate, so left it overnight, face down, and that's what I ended up with. So it cleaned it off beautifully, but this is a really thick mixed media card. It's a 300 GSM, and so I just put a load of big books on it, left it overnight, pulled it the next morning, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, there's nothing coming off now, so I might use that as a clean up one actually, because it's one of those that I'll just build and build and build. Right, I'm going to go and take off my really nice t-shirt, and I think I'll move to the desk, I say, because that way I'm not squeaking floorboards all the time. I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, I'm in my scruffs. We're on the other side. Hopefully, nope, no squeaky floorboards. With that mat that I picked up, those circles, I just left it on there while I was faffing around, and I don't know what we're going to get, but yeah, that looks fun. So I think I'll trouble is I can't get you up high enough to get everything on there, so I'm probably just going to do a bit of side printing and then I'll show you what's what. Just using my, I'm just going to let that stuff there dry on the gel plate. I'm using my Baron to pick up that kind of thing. I hope the blind, it's sunshine and showers at the minute, so if it gets too hot or too bright, I'll shut the blind down again. But I'm just literally, I can't actually show you what I'm doing. Can you can kind of see actually. Let me just twizzle you that way. So I'm just putting the envelopes on the dish rack thing, whatever it is. Using the lovely Baron that Louine's husband made me. Because you can really get some welly on it. And there's felt on the bottom, so it really kind of sinks in. So that's all good. Yeah, cool. Doesn't need to have lots, so that's good. So I'm pegging them up as I go. Got a little washing line going across my room with my mini pegs on. Right, okay. I think we've probably had enough of that for a little while, so let me put that out of the way. Are you going to stand on it, Kat, if I put it on the floor? Probably. Oh well, we'll put it on the floor anyway. Right, let's get back to business. Gel plate. Okay, so we've got really nice colours on here. So I think I'm going to pick it up with... sorry if I sound out of breath. I've been running around like a crazy person in the background there. Let's go with a transparent. I know it's got yellow in it, but I like yellow. It's a nice sunny colour. So I probably won't do much talking. We'll just do lots of fast forwarding and more printing. Because you don't need to hear me yabbering on. It's still quite wet. Oh well, I'll just go with it. Right, well we've still got quite a bit of paint on there. I'll have a bit of white paper underneath it, you can see. That's in shot, yeah, kind of. Yeah, so you can see there's still quite a lot of that paint there is actually on the. I keep it on a glass mat. I just put it in a case. I got one of these. It's an A3 size plastic case thing. So I literally, oops, sorry, I literally store the mat and the glass thing all in there, and put a bit of paper on top, and that just keeps it really nice actually. So I find that convenient. As you can see, you probably saw I just put some purple on there, and where I stamped that, it actually picked it up on the envelope, so that was all good. Right, actually, when I left it, I actually stored a book on top of it, but it's actually indented the gel plate. Oh, maybe it's not destroyed it. Anyway, never mind. We'll get over it. Right, let's get some fluorescents going because I love me a bit of fluorescent. And a bit of diner. Oops. I've done the tops on these, so we can just use them as proper squirty bottles now. If I haven't pushed them on too hard. Don't want masses of that colour. Oh, oops. Right, I'm going to get my little one out. It's going to be squeaky. Because it always does squeak, this one. See? I'll knock the sound down for you. I don't know if you can see, this is actually quite cool because although I'm picking up the colour on here, which is what I'm after, it's also leaving the texture behind there, which is obvious, you know, but it's just been like, oh, a revelation. Of course it will. Cool. So these are going to be great to cut out. Yeah, really cool. Actually, what to do? No, I'll just do one side for now. Okay, so I've done all my envelopes. They're all hanging up across my craft room at the minute, so I'll give a whiz round at the end, I think is the best thing, because otherwise. So this is a bit of that cheapy Hobbycraft. They call it tracing paper. It's not tracing paper at all. Laying. So just looking for got a bit of Chinese rice paper here. I'll pick up a little bit of that. And it's drying rapido. So we're getting some nice marks on there. Let's see how this peels up. Cool. There's some nice bits there. That's lovely. So's that. Really nice. And here comes the sun to blast us and make me swelter. Nice. Okay. Right, well that needs more. And that needs more. So, I'm just going to let the blind down again because otherwise it just makes the room so incredibly warm until the sun out. Whew, that's better. You still seeing all right? Did I press record again? Yeah, I did. Good. It's always a bonus. Okay, I think I'm just going to carry on adding stuff, using stamps, using all these texture plates that I've got here, which are working incredibly well. They didn't emboss terribly deeply, some of them, and that one in particular I thought it was going to be absolutely rubbish, but it really came up nice, didn't it? So again, I will give you a complete run through of everything that I've done at the end, and I'll probably pause you and carry on, and you know, and then we'll just do a rundown, because otherwise it's going to be about 3 hours long, because I'm going to be here a while. Okay, yeah, I'll see you. I'll do a bit of fast forwarding now, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Right, I'm going to do use this thicker card now. Can usually get just over, well, just one and a bit on here. Just clean this off, and then we'll have a nice clean plate. I might use, I can find it, Naples yellow. Quite like this colour. Squeaky brayer alert. Just to clean this off, basically. It's getting a little bit messy. my hair. Sorry, I think I bonked you with my head at one point there, so I do apologise. Yeah, there it is. Come here. You need to come out. So yeah, I'm just gonna, because I know this can handle drying on here basically. So I'm going to pause you, leave this under a heavy book for a minute. I need to go and get a drink of water. I'm absolutely boiling. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm refreshed. Right, I put these heavy books on there while I was just grabbing some water. Right, let's see what we got. Oh, let's clean the plate beautifully. So this is about I think it's about 120 GSM, this paper. So yeah, that lifted all the grunge. Happy days. Oh, that is so nice. I love paper like that. Do you? Right. You keep moving. I think you're all right. Okay. Let's just carry on here. I've got this big piece down now. I'm going to do some brayering off and put some different colour on there. Right, so I really want to concentrate on getting these done because I think these are going to be really nice. This is the ones that I intend to cut up. So, yeah. I think really just brayer some colour on here and sorry, I just noticed a great big bump in there. Not happy about that. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just get some colour down and get these coloured up basically. And in return, they will give me texture on the plate anyway, which will be completely random. So, sorry, there's another one there. What the heck is that? This never moves off here, so I don't know where that's come from. Right, yeah, so let's speed you up again. I think I'll just carry on using the old fluorescents and diners because they're quite effective when they're on. And the transparents, and then those Jackson's colours. Right, okay, yeah, we made a plan. Right. Probably not going to worry about texture so much because they're textured anyway, so it's just all about colour. Yeah, I think that's a plan. Right, okay, let's do this. I'm trying to show you the colours as I go, but it's mostly Pebeo, and it's the diners or the fluorescents. In fact, they're all Pebeos looking at it. And this was a cheapie from the pound shop. Yeah, they're all Pebeos. I don't have any fancy ones apart from those Jackson's ones, which are they fancy? I don't know. My gold ones have run out now. I think more or less anyway. And again, these are Pebeos, and this is their transparent range, which I love. And this is a pearl abstract. I also found this one as a clean-up one, which is their flesh ochre. So you might see that one as well, but that's basically all they are. Right, let's go. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to try some wax resist. I've just got my wax crayons. I don't know if you're going to see these, but I've done these in white and these in colour. So you can see really it's just sort of mark making really. Like I say, I will give you a show around. I didn't do an awful lot without you, so you have seen most of it, but just thought it's time to change up the colours a little bit. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, I'll be honest with you. It's been a long time. I haven't gel printed for ages. I'll give these two a go. Those are graduate acrylics. They were on special offer in Hobbycraft a while ago and I just picked them up just to give them a go, really. No other reason. Squeaky brayer, of course. What would life be without a squeaky brayer? I love some of the bits on here, but I thought we'd just give it a go. Doesn't matter. You can always recreate them. And what I'm hoping is that the wax crayon will leave, and it has. Okay, so that's not terribly exciting, but we'll see what it's like when it's dry. Should we try and pick that up? I wonder what that would look like. Piece of paper in there. Let's pick up that bit as well. Because although they're quite sludgy colours, I quite like those. They're quite a nice contrast. So sometimes. Yeah, we're getting very sticky. Yeah, it's nice colours actually. Right, let's let that dry for a second. Let's see if we can pull it with this abstract. I don't know if you can actually see the circles in there. I can. So I think this paint is slowly dying, so I need to use it up. Yeah, it's getting incredibly thick and yucky. So let's get it used. I think I'm going to pull that one on card actually, because I think it's getting super sticky on here. So we'll just do that. Yeah, it's nice. I like that. Am I the weirdo? Do you like it? Yeah, it's cool. Right. Please don't rip. Okay, so some of the circles came out and some of them didn't. Let's see if we can get that lifted. I'm sorry if I'm jiggling you. That's cool. clearing up the background as well, so it's good. Right, let's so on this one I think I want to use the transparents on this one, and I might go with that blue actually. I'm really in love with these, they're great. I don't know what they are normally. I got these at a bargain price. I think they were $2.99, and it's a big tub of paint. So squeaky brayer. That lovely colour, look at that, it's glorious. What was it? Phthalo blue. Lovely. I seem to remember I enjoyed that when I had the golden paints were in those sort of colours as well. I'm not sending the camera crazy. I apologise if I am. Sometimes it behaves itself and sometimes it really doesn't. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that worked really well, but I've still got the colour on there, really deep. That's fun. Oh, I like this. It could be here for a while. Right, what should we pick that up with? That yellow might be really good actually. What a fun print. Love that. I'm going to pick it up on a piece of that layout paper. That is glorious to use. See, I'm going to run out of this colour very quickly. Indian yellow. Where are you, brayer? There. Right, squeaky brayer alert. Right, get this all over. I'm going to clean up the whole plate with this one. Big crease down the middle, lovely. So it's a joy. I need to leave it for a minute. I think I might make that do, guys. I'll give you a tour around because there's a lot of stuff hanging around my craft room. I didn't get to use all the texture plates, which was a little bit, you know, but it doesn't matter. They're there for another time, aren't they? Right. I'll try and get that paint scab off there. No, okay. Let's get you off before you start ripping. Okay, we're going to get another one. Bear with me. Oh, come on. Cool. Even that's lovely. Love that. I literally have run out of room now. That's usually my signal to stop because when I've got nowhere else to put stuff. It's like, well, you need to stop now. Let's try that stuff and see if it comes up better on there. I might try that actually. It's quite a nice thick. Let's give it a go. This will be the last one anyway, so Oops, had a bit of blue on there. Never mind. This one I can leave. Oh, actually no. I was thinking it was card, but it's not. It's a thinner paper. I was going to say this one I can leave on while I show you around the mess that is now my craft room. This does really well considering it's just cheapo tissue paper. It's not the wet strength, it's just bog standard gift wrapping stuff. Yeah, there's absolutely no posh stuff here. Right, are you gonna rip? Probably. Okay, we're going to do one more with a card, which I will do without you, I think, because I need to get some more card out. Come on. Come on, baby. Nice and slowly. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. Right, I'm going to dismount you. I'll pick that up in a minute. And yeah, show you the wrecked room. Bear with me. Right, well, we'll start with the washing line, which is all up there. So it's all the envelopes and stuff like that. I'll show you a bit closer in a second. So I've got some here, and these are so useful. They're just the little, sock and what's it pegs. But yeah, there's all the little bits of card, stuff on the table, drink bottle. All the envelopes we did. Some have turned round, of course. Got a layer of stuff going on here. That's okay. Most of that is dry under there now, which is all good. So that was just a little. That was that piece of rice paper. So let me just wander you back up here. So I think you saw these. These are the cards and stuff. So all the envelopes are under there. So they're dry now. This I did without you. That was a tissue paper pull with stars. That I did, I think, without you. So yeah, we're getting there. I think that'll do for today. Some lovely colours. Love that. So there we are. Yeah. So I can't do any sewing today. But never mind. That's fine. My poor sewing machine is under there somewhere. Right. Okay. Well, I'm now going to tidy up this wholesome mess that I've got here. And yeah, got some more papers over there. Oh, and down on the floor there as well. So yeah, nicely wrecked room. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I know a lot of you like the gel printing, so I didn't do anything on fabric today. I needed to build up my cards and this kind of the envelopes and stuff. So yeah, gonna put all my paints away, tidy up, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.